Walk into a Costco warehouse and almost everything seems designed to save you money. Concrete floors, products stacked on pallets, oversized packs, and prices low enough to keep millions of members returning. In fiscal 2025, Costco generated more than $275 billion in total revenue. Yet after merchandise, wages, warehouses, transport, taxes, and everything else, only about $8.1 billion remained as net income. That means Costco kept roughly $2.94 from every $100 that entered the business. For most retailers, margins that thin would be dangerous. Costco has turned them into a machine that produces billions. The obvious explanation is the membership fee, but that is only the first layer. The real advantage is a connected system that limits choice, moves inventory rapidly, removes costs, and keeps customers renewing. So, how does Costco really make billions while keeping prices low? The story begins 7 years before Costco existed. In 1976, entrepreneur Saul Price opened the first Price Club inside a converted aircraft hangar in San Diego. Customers paid for access, bought in large quantities, and shopped in a simple warehouse. One of Price Club's executives was Jim Senegal. There, he learned how limited selection, bulk purchasing, and low operating costs could produce lower prices. Seattle retailer Jeff Brotman later visited Price Club and recognized an opportunity in the Pacific Northwest. He found Senegal, and together they opened the first Costco warehouse in Seattle in 1983. Costco says it became the first company to grow from $0 to $3 billion in sales in less than 6 years. In 1993, it merged with Price Club. Paid access, bulk packaging, limited choice, and the stripped-down warehouse were built into Costco from the beginning. But why would customers pay for permission to enter a shop? The answer begins before most customers place a product in their trolley. In the United States, a standard membership currently costs $65 per year. The executive tier costs $130 and includes a 2% reward on qualifying purchases. By the end of fiscal 2025, Costco had 81 million paid members and more than 145 million cardholders. Those memberships produce more than $5.3 billion in annual revenue, beside nearly $270 billion in merchandise sales. That was less than 2% of total revenue, but membership fee revenue was equivalent in size to roughly half of Costco's operating income. That does not make the fees pure profit. Costco still manages accounts, refunds, and executive rewards, but they provide recurring revenue before considering what members buy. The real power is renewal. In the United States and Canada, more than 92% of members renewed during fiscal 2025. Low prices encourage shopping. Shopping makes membership valuable. Members renew, and recurring fees help Costco operate with narrow merchandise margins. But renewal works only if the products remain worth paying to access. That is why Costco is highly selective about what it sells. A core Costco warehouse carries fewer than 4,000 active product lines. Costco compares that with roughly 30,000 products at many supermarkets. It still sells groceries, electronics, clothing, furniture, jewelry, and fuel, but offers fewer options within each category. Instead of 10 similar bottles of olive oil, Costco may select only 1 or 2. Imagine 2 retailers expecting to sell 100,000 bottles. One divides the sales across 10 products, about 10,000 each. The other selects only 2, about 50,000 each. That is only an illustration, not a real Costco order, but it shows the principle. Concentrating demand behind fewer products can support larger supplier orders and improve purchasing, packaging, transport, and production efficiency. Fewer products also mean fewer prices to manage, fewer shelves to monitor, and fewer slow sellers occupying space. Members sacrifice some variety. Costco accepts that trade-off because, in its system, less choice is purchasing power. Larger orders become powerful only when products sell quickly. In fiscal 2025, Costco generated nearly $270 billion in net sales. Its average warehouse produced approximately $272 million annually, an illustrative average of roughly $747,000 per day. Individual locations vary, but the strategy is clear. Costco does not need a huge profit from each product. It needs an extraordinary number of products moving through the system. Using reported merchandise costs and average year-end inventory, company-wide inventory turned an estimated 13 times during fiscal 2025, an estimated average period of roughly 28 days. That does not mean every product sells within 28 days. Different categories move at different speeds, but overall, inventory moves rapidly. Speed reduces the time products occupy space, tie up cash, or risk becoming outdated. It can also create a cash flow advantage. Costco says it often sells merchandise before supplier payment becomes due. A supplier delivers the product, Costco receives time to pay, the item reaches the sales floor, and a member buys it. In some cases, Costco collects the customer's money before paying the supplier. Speed therefore reduces how much of Costco's own cash is trapped in unsold stock. That speed begins before the product reaches the warehouse. Costco purchases most merchandise directly from suppliers. Some products travel straight to warehouses. Others pass through consolidation points called depots. These depots use cross-docking. Large shipments arrive, are organized for individual warehouses, and move quickly onto outgoing vehicles instead of sitting in storage. Costco also uses backhauls. After a vehicle delivers merchandise, it may collect another shipment for the return journey rather than traveling empty. Then the product reaches a warehouse designed to keep removing costs. Products are stored on industrial racks above the sales floor. Many arrive in cartons or on pallets that also become displays. Employees do not need to unpack every unit, build elaborate shelves, or repeatedly move products from a distant stockroom. Large quantities can be placed close to where members buy them. The concrete floors, industrial shelving, and basic signs are part of the pricing strategy. The warehouse looks simple because decoration is one of the costs Costco decided its members should not have to pay for. One exclusive product line gives Costco greater control. Kirkland Signature launched in 1995 and was named after Kirkland, Washington, where Costco had previously based its headquarters. Costco aims to make Kirkland products comparable to or better than leading brands while selling them at a noticeably lower price. The company works with outside suppliers and can influence quality, package size, design, and target price. Costco says Kirkland products are generally priced below national brands but also generally earn higher margins. Imagine a national brand product costing $90 and selling for $110 in gross profit. Now imagine a private label alternative costing $80 and selling for $95. The customer pays $5 less while the retailer earns $15. This is only an illustration, not the economics of a real Kirkland product, but it shows how control over design, packaging, and suppliers can lower the price while improving Costco's margin. Kirkland also creates exclusivity. National brands may appear in many shops. Kirkland is available only through Costco. If members trust it, the brand gives them another reason to return and renew. Costco says Kirkland represents a growing share of sales, but does not disclose a current exact annual figure. Price and efficiency explain only part of why members keep returning. Most enter Costco intending to buy groceries, household supplies, fuel, medicine, or a familiar Kirkland product. Those dependable items make membership practical. Around them sits merchandise that changes from one visit to the next: furniture, electronics, clothing, seasonal goods, and temporary deals. Costco calls this the treasure hunt atmosphere. Members can replenish products they know and discover something unexpected. An item available today may be gone next time. That possibility can create urgency for some customers, though scarcity does not affect everyone equally. The changing assortment also encourages members to inspect more of the warehouse. Someone heading for groceries may pass products that were never on the shopping list. During fiscal 2025, Costco reported that shopping frequency increased by approximately 5%, while average transaction value increased by roughly 1%. Costco does not say the treasure hunt alone caused that increase, but changing merchandise provides another reason to return. Bulk packaging creates another effect. A larger pack may cost less per unit while requiring more money at checkout. Low prices do not always produce low total spending. The predictable products make membership useful. The unpredictable products make the next visit interesting. Costco saves money on decoration and handling, but it does not minimize every expense. At the end of fiscal 2025, Costco employed approximately 341,000 people. Its minimum starting wage for entry-level roles in the United States and Canada was at least $20 per hour. U.S. hourly employees earned approximately $32 per hour on average. That was an average, not the starting wage and not the wage of every employee. Costco also reported approximately 94% retention among eligible U.S. and Canadian employees with at least 1 year of service. Average employee tenure was roughly 9 years. The company believes experienced employees can move merchandise efficiently, train others, make fewer avoidable mistakes, and provide more consistent service. That does not make Costco a perfect employer, but compensation, retention, and internal development are deliberate parts of the model. Ron Vacris is the clearest example. He began as a Costco forklift driver. After more than 4 decades in operations, merchandising, and management, he became president and chief executive in January 2024. Experienced employees are part of the machinery that keeps the warehouse moving. Almost every part of Costco's strategy is visible. Sam's Club and BJ's Wholesale Club also charge membership fees, sell in bulk, and operate warehouse-style stores, so the basic idea can be copied. A competitor can build a plain warehouse, use pallets, launch a private label, and charge an annual fee. But copying the pieces is not the same as recreating the system. Costco begins with tens of millions of paying members. Their demand supports enormous supplier orders. Large orders improve efficiency. Efficiency supports lower prices. Lower prices strengthen trust, and trust encourages renewal. A new competitor faces the reverse problem. It needs exceptional prices to attract members, but without enough members, it may lack the volume and purchasing power needed to sustain those prices. It must also build supplier relationships, distribution infrastructure, private label trust, experienced employees, and a habit of renewal. Those advantages took Costco decades to develop. A competitor can copy the membership card, the pallets, and the plain warehouse. What it cannot instantly copy is the scale, trust, and operating history that make those pieces reinforce one another. Costco's strategy is easy to see. What is difficult to copy is the complete system. The same strengths also create vulnerabilities. Narrow margins leave little room for rising costs. Costco can absorb an increase and weaken margins, or raise prices and risk weakening trust. Membership revenue is recurring, but renewals must be earned every year. Limited selection creates purchasing power but reduces choice. Bulk packages lower unit prices, but savings disappear when households buy more than they can use. Kirkland creates loyalty, but a serious quality failure could damage the wider brand. And a fast supply chain removes storage and delay, but becomes vulnerable when suppliers, ports, depots, or transport systems are disrupted. Costco's strengths and weaknesses are often the same things viewed from opposite sides. Its success depends on protecting one fragile but essential asset: member trust. So how does Costco make billions while keeping prices low? Not through one secret and not through membership fees alone. It persuades millions of customers to pay for access, then concentrates their spending behind a limited number of products. That creates larger supplier orders, purchasing power, and enormous sales volume. Products move rapidly through a shortened supply chain. Kirkland gives Costco greater control over quality, pricing, and margins. Experienced employees keep the operation moving, and the treasure hunt gives members reasons to return. Every part reinforces the next. Low prices create value. Value encourages visits. Visits create volume. Volume strengthens efficiency. And efficiency supports the low prices that persuade members to renew. Return to the $100 trolley from the beginning. Approximately $97.06 disappear into merchandise and operating costs. Only about $2.94 remain as final profit. That sounds small until it is repeated across more than $275 billion in annual revenue. Costco does not make billions despite keeping prices low. It makes billions because every part of the company has been designed to make low prices productive. Its greatest achievement is building a machine powerful enough to earn billions while promising customers they can pay less.